Hi, this is Connie. Um, we started exploring dome homes a few years ago. We've gone on some of the dome home tours up there that you've had, and we're at that point where we want to like start setting our plans together, so we kind of know then what it's going to cost budget wise. And so, what is that process? I mean, how do we get to that design planning, and are are we even at the appropriate stage to start doing that?
It's definitely your question, Dennis. I'll let you grab that.
Yeah, what you're dealing with is that we do have a series of things that we go through, and we put about 200, 225 plans online with different sizes of domes to show you somebody else's plan, basically, that what you can fit inside of a dome. So you got a 30-foot dome, you got a 50-foot dome, whatever it might be, you want to hone in on that size. Part of it's a cost situation. So there's a square foot cost calculator that we have online. You can look at that to kind of keep you in a cost range that you're comfortable with, depending on how you're going to build this, whether you're an owner builder, owner contractor, or totally contracted out.
It'd be totally contracted out.
Okay, and that's fine. Whereabouts are you located?
I'm in St. Paul, and our land is up in Webster, Wisconsin.
Oh, sure. Derek was just up in Webster not too long ago. There's a dome up there that he had to look at that the local person here in North Branch owns as a cabin. So the situation is you've been inside of some domes, so you get a feel for that. That's what we like to have people do, is get inside of some domes to get a feel for is it too big, too small? What are you comfortable with? With that, start looking at the plans that are online just to get a general idea of what you need to have inside there as far as rooms are concerned. So we have a process where we do preliminary plans. So we're going to take your ideas, whether they're generated from a plan that we have, where you're modifying it, or you start creating it with what we call an interior planning kit, which is a scale drawing of a certain size dome that you do your layouts in. But it's probably easier for a lot of people to look at a plan and say, gee, I like that, but I want to change this, I want to move that. Or the property that you're on, that has a big factor in the design. So you may want to do a mirror image of a plan that works. So it's really that looking at those plans to get an idea from the size and the quantity that you want inside of it.
Right.
Then tie that into the site that you.
Yeah, I've looked at lots of plans, and I've kind of even sketched. Yep, and I've even sketched out kind of the layout that we would like. So, as I said, it's getting to that formalized part.
Okay. So the formalizing of that is simply you send that in to us. There's a customer design information sheet that we have that goes with that. There's some questions related to that dome. And then we start out with a work authorization where we tell you, okay, to do your plan, to create your plan, the preliminary plan, it's really a preliminary construction drawing that we're going to interpret your ideas. Here's the cost, and you sign a work authorization with us to do that. Okay. Then from that, we now know the size of your dome and can create a cost on all the components that we can supply very easily. The rest of it, we can do a budget for you that shows you what the whole dome would cost.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
That's the process usually before you jump into the unless you're comfortable with it, with the size, and you're going to say, well, whatever it costs, but usually you want to know what this outcome would be. We do the budget, and then we slide into construction drawings and permit drawings, which are the same thing. So instead of spending that money on that, you want to find out what that cost is, but you need a preliminary plan to do it.
Right, yes. Okay, thank you very much.
right at that stage where, yeah, we have Tessa just handed me a little note here just to say, we do have a new thing. This is part of the new thing, this Zoom talk room that we're doing. And we have now a consulting page where you sign up for that. We're going to look at your plan. You can send your plans to us or email them to us or show them on FaceTime or whatever you want to do. And we'll look at that, critique that, talk about it. So you're sliding into that phase and then understanding that, yes, this works, then we continue on with a work authorization. So prior to that, we can do this consulting situation. And the first half hour that we talk there's no charge to it. But then from then on, now you're getting the serious conversation and you want more expertise from us, then it's like everybody else that's professional out there. You pay for that on an hourly basis. And all of our stuff is billed on an hourly basis. So it's a matter of what you want to do.
Okay, great.
All right.